When I was 5 years old, that's pretty much when it all began. Me experiencing these dreams and visions. At 5 years old, I had my first dream. I was in the spirit, flying over some mountains. And at 5 years old, I had never even heard of these superheroes. I never watched any of those cartoons or nothing. Between the age of 5 to 8 years old, I was having these dreams and visions, seeing these demons, thinking that they were just something that, being told that this is just things that you're experiencing because you're watching too much TV. I quickly began to realize that these things was real. Deep down inside, I always knew it. At a young age, I started to experience all these psychic experiences, knowing things were going to happen before they happen. I mentioned before that I'm 42 years old. And when I was young, well before I was a teenager, I was watching the news, obsessed with prophecy, watching documentaries about aliens and all kinds of supernatural things. This ain't nothing new to me. I had a pretty good childhood. Couldn't complain at all. But of course I paid for it as I got older. Started going through my trials and tribulations. Started to notice these women. And as I got older, I started screwing every woman I can get my hands on. I've always known that there was something wrong with this world. I never went to bed hungry. I was never poor as a child. All those things, all the misery didn't start until I got older. There was always talk about World War III. There was always talk about nuclear bombs going off. The dreams and the visions that I've had throughout my entire life got stronger and stronger as I got older. I've experienced more supernatural things than I could ever tell on YouTube. It's just not enough time. And many of the things is based on symbolism, what many would call coincidences. So having these type of experiences, supernatural experiences, back since I can remember at the age of 5, is nothing new to me. Sometime after September 11th, 2001, my dreams and my visions started to get stronger and stronger. I started seeing giant motherships in my dreams and visions, in the sky, flying through the clouds. And it was in 2006 when my Father in heaven told me that I was going to be here to the very end. The very end meaning the sixth seal. And of course, this was before, many years before, my Father in heaven told me that I was a member of the 144,000. Many years later, Jesus came into my life. And it's the same old story. You were looking for Jesus all your life and didn't know it. And then when you find him, you realize he was always there. Not long after that, that's when I was told who I am. And unfortunately, during this process, I've learned that Satan has taken the souls of most of the people who I know. And after everything I've experienced and everything my Father in heaven has told me, and based on everything that's happened in my life in the past 3 years, I know that I don't have much time left. I know that we don't have much time left. I've said before that I don't know if the sixth seal is going to open up this year. I think I've been trying to downplay that more than ever. Things have really gotten bad. This year, between June and the first week of August, we went through some major demonic shit that I talked about prior to it happening. And it's happening again. And it's probably at least 5 times worse. And we're all going through it in one form or another. When you're dealing with these demons and you're dealing with your trials and tribulations, whether the situation is harsh or something subtle, that really isn't the issue. The issue is how you handle the situation when trouble comes your way. There was somebody who left me a message on my YouTube page not too long ago. And he said that I was a fake and that I was deceiving God's people. And after I responded to his comment, I went over to his YouTube channel. And the first thing I saw was my videos. He liked my videos and he got them displayed right on his front page of his YouTube channel. This particular individual, he said I was going to burn in hell. He said I was a fake. He said I'm not a member of the 144. And he said I'm deceiving God's people. Yet, he liked my videos and he got them on the front page of his YouTube channel. Now, many people would say somebody like this is just ain't got nothing to do. They just want to fuck with you. They might call him a shield. Or some people will say he's just crazy. And then, of course, you got people who really don't get it. And they'll be like, well, didn't you know that's how people are on YouTube? But it's not that simple. I've realized that a lot of these people that's criticizing my brothers and sisters in Christ on YouTube, many of these people are foolish virgins. They haven't lost their soul, but they haven't fully committed to Christ either. So they're stuck in the middle. And God's people, we're trying to pull them in our direction, while at the same time, Satan's people are trying to pull them in their direction. So these people are stuck in the middle, and they're figuratively being ripped apart like a wishbone. And at the same time, they're being driven insane in one form or another. I just decided to make this quick video and send this message out. And hopefully somebody will hear who needs to hear it, because it's too late in the game to fall off. Because even if the sixth seal don't opens up this year, we do not have much time left. There are many people in my dreams and visions in that fourth dimension that I've gotten into that spiritual ark. And there are many people who didn't make it. Those demons came and took them away. I've said before that I've never seen nobody. I've never had a vision or a dream of seeing anybody in hell. But I do know people who've gone to hell. And I personally know many, many people who are going. And that's not an opinion. It's a fact. Because I see these people in my dreams and visions all the time. So you have my brothers and sisters in Christ and myself. We're doing our best to help out these people who haven't fully committed to either side. And unfortunately, over the last 5 years or so, many people were saved. And now they've become foolish virgins. And many of these foolish virgins have reached their point of no return. And they've lost their soul. Now, like I was talking about the brother who said that I was deceiving God's people. Like I said, this isn't somebody who's crazy. This is a foolish virgin. Now, I guess you could say, yeah, a foolish virgin is crazy, but you know what I mean. Because for somebody to claim they know God, for somebody to claim to be a true follower of Christ, if you believe that a certain individual is deceiving God's people, why would you like their videos? That's like if I was to like the videos of that atheist that I was talking about. I'd be the biggest asshole on YouTube if I did something like that. I've mentioned this before, that this isn't about people disagreeing with us. And this isn't about people disliking our videos. And this ain't even about criticism. That goes with the territory. I'm 42 years old, born and raised in the ghetto. I know criticism. Trust me. But I realize that many of these people, they're criticizing us. And when I say us, I'm talking about myself, my brothers in Christ on YouTube, those of us who are trying to help them. I realize they're criticizing us more than they're criticizing God's true enemies. And that's a recipe for disaster, to say the least. I just wanted to send out this quick message. Hopefully somebody will hear it. Trust me, I understand what everybody's going through, because we're all going through it in one form or another. You just have to fight this wickedness to the best of your abilities. The so-called Illuminati, these demons in the flesh, and these demons who are hanging around us in the spiritual form, they're going to do what they're going to do. We're going to fall off time to time. We're going to do things and say things that we felt that we shouldn't have done or shouldn't have said. We're going to sin here and there, and we're going to feel guilty about it. You just got to fight to the best of your ability. Stay focused on Jesus to the best of your ability. And pray every day and pray every night, because the time is short. This thing, it could end within a few weeks. It could be a few years. It could be a few minutes. But it's not safe to take your salvation for granted. Do the best you can, and don't let these demons control you. Like I said, I just wanted to send out this quick message, because I know what everybody's going through. And I'm going to continue to pray for you all. May God have mercy on us all.